What's going on? Welcome to another episode of Off the Schneid. Today we're taking a look at the Super Bowl champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Best team in the world right now. Not a lot of needs at all, if any. I'll say it right now off the top. Anything I say is nitpicking. They are a very complete team. They're the best team in the world. They have everybody back. They don't have any needs, but they have draft capital. They're going to use it. You know, it's just, what are they going to take? So anything that I say, they're a very complete team. Very, very, very complete team, right? So what do they need? Running back, I think they're completely fine. Obviously, Leonard Fournette took a massive discount to stay with this team. Ronald Jones is still there. Fantastic. Keyshawn Vaughn, second-year guy. Ronald Jones, third-year guy. This is only Fournette's fifth year, something like that. They got a lot of good, young, talented running backs. CJ Prosise is there, sure. I'm not even sure if he's actually under contract, if I'm being honest with you. But they might look to just add one guy in the late rounds, 5th, 6th, 7th round, bring in a running back to compete there. And, they'll have at least probably 4 on the roster. So those 3 plus someone else. Tom Brady, obviously back. They literally don't have another quarterback under contract. So they'll probably look to add a guy. A couple names that I have thought about, that are kind of project guys that will absolutely need at the very least 1 or 2 full years, which they can have that luxury with Tom Brady still there. Felipe Franks, Kellen Mond, Jamie Newman, any of those types of guys, I think can come in, sit for 2 years. If Tom's still playing, I don't know, we'll take it from there. The ageless wonder Tom Brady just still getting the job done. But they're a quality young backup that you could build around and learn the system, get better, improve, teach them up, all kinds of things like that. So with Byron Leftwich, Bruce Arians, you know what I mean? A guy like Felipe Franks is a guy that I would really like in Tampa Bay here. Makes tons of sense. Kind of a local guy. He went to Florida originally. So yeah, well, that's a name that I like to go to Tampa Bay. We'll see. Let me know what you think in the comments on that one. Tight ends, fantastic. OJ Howard will be back from injury. Gronk's still getting the job done. Cameron Brate is still quality, so pretty much not a need there at all. Wide receivers, even without Antonio Brown, they're still in a fantastic position. Mike Evans is phenomenal. Chris Godwin is extremely good. Even Justin Watson, Scotty Miller, and Tyler Johnson, all very good, complementary, quality, can get the job done if called upon, all that kind of stuff. I don't think they have any needs at wide receiver either, personally. The only real actual need on this offense is a backup quarterback, sure, and offensive line, and that's just for depth. There's really not a ton of depth here. Everybody got the job done. Ryan Jensen and Alex Kappa were a little better than I thought that they would be, so good on them, and even Donovan Smith. So this line is fantastic. It's the same line they bring back, all starters. Everything looks good. Re-signed Donovan Smith. I had floated an idea out there before they re-signed him. I don't even know if I made it public, but here I am. It was before Donovan Smith signed that extension, where it was, a trade for Orlando Brown and the Ravens, bring him in, play left tackle, and then cut Donovan Smith and save whatever money it was at the time. I can't remember, and now the information's lost because they resigned him, and I don't remember what it was. But there you go. That's over. It's not happening. This is how the line is going to look, but I think they definitely need to add some depth pieces here. It's not an extreme need, so 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th round guys, bring them in, compete, whatever it is. But this offense is just as good as it was last year, and it was extremely good last year. So there you go. Moving over to the defensive side of the ball, I want to start at corner. I talked a lot about this defense last year in my preview video, where I really liked the defense. Thought the corner was a weakness. No, sorry, I didn't say corner was a weakness, and I didn't think corner was a weakness. It was just you have to let these guys play and see if you have a guy. See if one of these guys are a guy, and they let them play. Turns out, I think they're both guys. I think Carlton Davis is fantastic. He's a very good corner. Showed it last year. Obviously, the defense, I should say, as a whole is fantastic, and they play together extremely well, so it makes his job a little easier, but he is very good. Jameel Dean, same thing. Not quite at the level, in my opinion, as Carlton Davis is, but very, very good. Sean Murphy-Bunting, very, very good. They could definitely look to add one more corner, one or two in the draft at a fairly high priority, you know, like second round pick at 64, something like that. Maybe even the first round pick. I don't know. I mean, I haven't done my mock draft. Keep your eyes out for that coming in the next couple of weeks. But I do think that they need to add one just to, you know, increase that depth. Again, it's nitpicking. They're fine, but you can never have too much help back there. Safeties, I think, are fine. Antoine Winfield was phenomenal last year. Mike Edwards still there, and Jordan Whitehead still there as well. So there's no real need there at all. I think corner is more of a need than safety. So that's where I think you look to address at a fairly high priority in the draft. Two of the best linebackers in the game. Devin White is maybe the best. He's one of them. He's top three for sure. Levante David can absolutely still get the job done. One of the, you know, at least top 10 again. One of those guys. Kevin Minter is still a quality vet who can come in and get the job done. They might, again, another guy you might want to add a linebacker. Sure, again, 4th, 5th, 6th round, something like that. Bring a guy in to compete. To be honest, I'm probably looking more at a outside linebacker to help out. Jason Pierre-Paul's getting older. Shaq Barrett's still phenomenal and obviously still there. So there's not a huge need there. Vita Vea, one of the best, you know, nose tackles in the game, in my opinion. Phenomenal player. William Golson, still there. Ndamukong Suh, still there. So really not a lot of needs at all. They've got some depth. But, you know, you can always add competition pieces and just make sure that you have the best, you know, the best guys available. And that's all that this team, this complete team, offense, defense, everyone, that's all they're going to have to do is just bring in competition, make sure they have the best guys available all the time, and they're going to compete for the Super Bowl again. Absolutely. So yeah, not a ton more to say. Like, this team is fantastic. They're going to be fantastic again. One of the best coaching staffs in the league, in my opinion. Bruce Arians, Byron Leftwich is probably going to be a head coach soon if he ever wants to leave Bruce Arians, sort of a thing. Todd Bowles, I think, is one of the best defensive minds in the game, and I think he deserves another crack at being a head coach somewhere. He got a kind of a bad rap in New York. I think he absolutely deserves another shot. So, you know, as far as the coaching staff is concerned, this might be the final season that they're all together. Because, like I said, if Byron Leftwich wants to leave and be a head coach, I think that opportunity arises next season. Same with Todd Bowles. He's already been a head coach, and I think he absolutely deserves another shot. So, you know, we might not see this coaching staff together again after this season. Not that it would affect this team if it stays looking this way, right? So we'll see. There you go. Look out for my mock draft coming in the next couple weeks. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you on the next team breakdown video.